My name is PK, an alien who accidentally came to Earth. Not long after I landed, the key to my spaceship was stolen. Without it, I couldn't contact my companions. I was forced to wander on Earth. To survive, I began imitating humans. I loitered around donation boxes, and with one grab, my pocket was full. If that wasn't enough, I gave a few notes to a blind beggar, then slipped some back, just enough for a meal. One day, out of boredom, I made a stone statue, painted it red, and scattered money around it. Within half an hour, the money doubled. It made me laugh, but also wonder what humans were really thinking, trying to blend in. I even stole clothes from a shaking car. I ended up in a suit with a yellow skirt. People stared, but only laughed. That's when I realized men and women dressed differently. Language was a bigger problem. I couldn't understand a single word, until one day, I discovered that by holding a human's hand, I could learn their language. But when I grabbed a driver's hand, he thought I was up to no good, and shook me off in fear. Later, I was taken to a place where I could touch hands freely. I touched hands all night, and finally learned to speak. With language, my search for the key truly began. I heard people say that finding God could make wishes come true. So I visited temples, bought a small idol, and wished for food. To my surprise, someone brought me bread. Excited, I wished for my key, but nothing happened. The seller said the idol's power was used up, and told me to buy a bigger one. I believed him. I prayed again and again, but every time ended in disappointment. Once, in anger, I even went to the police, claiming God cheated me. They thought I was crazy, and slapped me. Still, I didn't give up. Then one day, at a preaching event, I saw my key by accident, but the preacher claimed it was a fragment from God, a sacred tool to communicate. The believers trusted him, and kicked me out like a madman. When I was in despair, I met a journalist named Amir. She was the first to listen, the first to believe, and even offered to help me. Together we saw how people were deceived. The sick were told to pray at temples. I couldn't hold back and shouted, "If you're sick, go to the hospital, not to a statue." My words silenced the crowd. The preacher, furious, challenged me to a debate on TV. On the day of the duel, he struck first. He said faith gives people hope, but I told them, true help doesn't come from false miracles. It comes from each other's hearts. In the end, I finally got my key back, and reunited with my companions. During my days on Earth, I saw through human nature. I understood kindness and courage, and I realized the true God is not in temples or idols, but in the goodness within us all.